good. He had Madrimov winning 115, 113. That's what I had it as well.
I had 7-5 bud, but a close one.
Yeah. But like the problem I have with it is, it's like you get no respect on the scorecards. 116, 112 twice, and 115, 113. I'm not saying it was a robbery by any means, but I thought we nicked it. But if we lost a split, it's like, I say fair enough. But as you go into a fight as champion, and people always say, oh, it's not about the champions. You've still got to dethrone the champion. But it's like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a bit of a waste of time because I'm jumping around thinking we've got this. And you see Bud come out like a train in the 12. Why do you think that was? Because his corner told him, you need to win the last round. They got in the ring after the fight and they're like, fuck me, this is close. And they probably won't say that, but they knew it was, everyone knew it was so close.
I mean, everybody saw it. He landed the best shots. You can see Crawford's fucking head all over the place. I mean, it's
slide by real quick. No. Slide by real quick.
It's just, it bothers me and I'm irritated because we put in so much fucking work.
Great game plan,
you know. We put in so much fucking work into this, and we feel like we're disrespected, you know, because they don't value our fucking work. I mean, we go to the fucking gym 8 weeks, every fucking day, just to make things happen, you know, to give a great performance like tonight. He's also, from the beginning, he was frustrating Crawford and throwing the right hand. At times, you caught him with left hooks, and you will see Crawford's head all over the place, right? Okay, Crawford unloaded a couple of, you know, combinations toward the end of the rounds, but if you really look at it, Crawford was just using his jab, flipping his jab, and he will close the round with like a couple of combinations. And that gave him the rounds. It's bullshit, man. You know what it takes me? When I lose the fight, I accept it. You know, I accept the loss. But when I lose like this, it takes me fucking days to recover. Right now, I'm really mad at the whole fucking system.
Joel, is there anything that, if you can go back, you think Madrimov should have done differently? Or anything that didn't happen?
We know what he should have done differently. He should have, you know, done a little more, obviously, because we were not just only fighting Crawford. We were fighting the fucking judges, too. Simple as that. Everybody knows it's common sense. Basically, you have to fucking kill him to get a draw.
Crawford is fucking trash. Don't ever compare Crawford to Canelo again. Shout out young Triple G. He fucking did his shit. I felt he won. At least a draw. Fuck the judges. Fuck you weirdos. You guys suck ass. And fuck Crawford. You're not pound for pound. Suck a dick. You never fought nobody good. You fought Spence that had a car accident. Fuck you, bitch.
Stop your blood clot crying.
None of that was necessary by Ryan Garcia. Totally disrespectful to start out with him. Whether you thought Crawford lost or not, to say it how you said it was just ridiculous. But anyway, let's go beyond that. Let's start with Eddie Hearn. Dude, you said it was a robbery for the most part. You didn't say it was a robbery. I mean, come on, man, make up your mind. And I ain't just talking about what I played. I'm talking about the stuff he said during different interviews, post fight press conferences, etc., etc. But now, I will agree, the fight was close. I had it 116 to 112. Couple swing rounds in there. I gave a couple other swing rounds to Madrimov. I gave a couple to Crawford. But at the end of the day, I had Crawford up 116 to 112. I thought going into the 10th round, I had Crawford up, but by a small margin. I thought he pulled away in the championship rounds. Simple as that. I thought he definitely dominated the 11th and the 12th round. I thought he hurt him in both the 11th and the 12th round. As far as Eddie Hearn saying, well, you can hear his team telling him to go in there and basically, you know, try to stop him, whatever, or you need these last 2 rounds. Basically, if he hurt him in the 11th round, I'd be trying to get him to go get him too. The fight was close. Why would you want it to go to the scorecards? Go in there and get him. Like I said, especially when he hurt him in the 11th round, had him stumbling. So to me, it is what it is. And I thought he hurt him again in the 12th round. Now let's deal with Joel Diaz. You said Crawford was trying to steal rounds by basically, you know, using the jab early, then flurrying at the end. No, Crawford controlled the fight with his jab, and he set up shots throughout the round with his jab. I'll be the first to admit it. Madrimov gave him problems. The herky-jerky movement, like I said before, going into the fight would give him problems. This dude is awkward. His footwork, he's a sneaky athletic fighter that has awkward movement, that hit you from weird angles because he comes in at weird angles. He throws your timing off with the herky-jerky movement. I said that would be a problem, and it was one. But I also thought Terrence Crawford timing kept him off of him. Did he hit Terrence with some big shots? Yeah, he did. But guess what? Terrence hit him with just as many or more. I think the deciding factor in the fight was Crawford's jab. I thought what cost Madrimov the fight was the lack thereof his jab. If he would have used his jab more, maybe he would have won the fight, in my opinion. I thought he didn't do anything in the first 4 rounds. I think I gave him 1 round out of the first 5. I thought he came on in the middle rounds. I thought Terrence Crawford closed out the show. In the 10th round, I think I had it 6-4 if I'm not mistaken, coming out of the 10th, and I thought Terrence closed out the 11th and the 12th. I had Terrence up by 1 going into the 11th round, 6-4, and I had Terrence winning both the 11th and 12th rounds in dominant fashion. In fact, I thought he hurt him in both rounds. So all this about the judges and all that, we had to kill him just to get a draw. No, you didn't. The draw was right there. Heck, the win was right there if he would have just stepped up in the 11th and 12th rounds, which he did not do. If he would have been a little more active in the first 3 or 4 rounds, he might have won, which he did not do. And that, to me, are the 2 things that cost him. He wasn't as active in the first 3 or 4 rounds, and he did not close the show, and Bud Crawford did. They're called championship rounds for a reason, and Bud was the one that looked like a champion in those championship rounds. There was no loser in this fight tonight. Bud Crawford walked away with the titles, but Madrimov probably, his stock rose tonight. He showed he is the real deal. It will be bigger fights in the future for him because of this. Bring on Tim Tszyu. I would love to see him and Tim Tszyu fight. Matter of fact, I think I would rather see that Madrimov versus Tim Tszyu fight than I would Errol Spence versus Fundora. To me, I think it would be a crazy fight. Tim Tszyu don't do all that backing up stuff. It'll be a war. I think Tim Tszyu will bring out the very best in Madrimov. I can see a Virgil Ortiz Madrimov fight as well. Like I said, right now, this dude could probably write his ticket on who it is he wants to fight because he put on a great performance. It is what it is. So it's nothing to be mad at, nothing to be ashamed of. I get it. You know, he had a pretty good performance. He made Bud look worse than what we normally expect to see from Bud. Therefore, you thought you had a win. No, you had him winning a handful of rounds and giving Bud a lot of trouble. But at the end of the day, like I said, I had an 8-4. But that's my opinion. That's pretty much all I got to say about Bustin' Boxes on Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what do you agree? Did Bud, I ain't gonna say dominate him, but and yeah, I know some people might say, well, 8-4 is a dominant fight. Well, kind of, but at the same time, I thought the difference in the swing rounds, which I would say it was a good 2 of them. I thought Bud jab was the difference in the rounds that were close. I thought Bud hitting him with more accurate shots was the difference in the rounds that was close. But like I said, that's my opinion. Hit me up in the comment section, give me yours. If you felt like it was a robbery, then explain how you thought so. And if you don't think it was a robbery, do the same. But like I said, that's my opinion. Give me yours. This here, Busta Boxes on Fight Dr. I. I'm out.